We here, y'all. So I don't know what position we should position this camera, but I'm gonna leave this right here. I got my coffee right here. We ready to go. We're ready to go. Yep. Y'all know I gotta have my coffee. Give me a minute. What's good, people? What's good, my people? Let me turn that off. Boop. Bam. All right, boop. Bam. There we go. Y'all see that beautiful sunset? Well, sunrise. I'm sorry, sunrise. Right behind me. Dang, that's kind of dope. For real, for real. What's good to all my people, man? I cannot forget that. I don't have my. I don't have my dang on my my mic. So y'all gotta work with me a little bit, man. Y'all gotta work with me. Work with me, work with me. But I know y'all still can hear me. The sun is just coming up out here in sunny Arizona, man. I think the weather is about to shake. Let's see. The weather is going to be. We got extreme heat today, so 106. Then Monday is 101. Tuesday 93 with a chance of rain. Wednesday, Thursday, and in the high 90s. Golly. And then we back to the the 106s and a 107. So we're gonna get a little cool off, man. I'm gonna say this. When it get hot here, y'all, it just be hot. You don't want to go outside for real unless you're going like swimming or something like that. I be getting mad at my kids if I even miss something at the grocery store. Like, man, well, yesterday we missed bread, and that's the like I love bread. I'm like, man, we'll go back tomorrow. I wanted to fix me a sandwich and everything. I'm like, I can't even do that. But yeah, it'd be too hot out here, y'all. It'd be too hot. It'd be 90. 90 right now, early in the damn morning. Like, what the hell? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Let me get my coffee right quick. Whew. So, shout out to everybody, man, who been supporting the content. I really appreciate Like, I really, really, really appreciate it. Because everything on this platform that y'all see me do, I actually do it. I'm in Arizona right now. I actually do, and I think the part that makes it, the part that makes it, Matt was good, was good. The part that makes it more, that makes it worth it is when people be like, "Hey, man, that was dope," because I don't just end it. Start it and I finish it. You know what I'm saying? Everything you see is creativeness just from here. Sometimes that should take a long time to put together. I be y'all don't even understand unless you're a creator, man. Um, we working with AI yesterday. It's crazy how fast AI codes versus you coding or you doing it. We watching like just it's amazing. It's amazing. But the only thing that it can't be is you. So a lot of people, they scared of it, but I say embrace it. We was playing around with some stuff and watching how it codes. And I'm like, golly. But it uses the same programs we use, same software we use, but it's faster. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. It's not you. It can't do what you do. So everybody's scared of it, but it can't do what you do. You tell it what to do. Yesterday we was playing with some prompts. Me and my daughter and my son. I'm like, it's sweet, but it ain't sweeter than me, And they start laughing. Just creating thumbnails and just seeing what we got out of that. It was kind of cool though, man. AI is dope for real, for real. And you can kind of tell if you're using it. The verbiage, the pictures, the thumbnails, all of that stuff, man. So yeah, I'm also selling my services as a creator, content creator on Fiverr. I am one of those ones, man. So if you need anything done in the digital world, like doing flyers, doing YouTube, the banners, the intros, outros, all of that stuff, man. Just hit me on Fiverr, man. Hit me on Fiverr. It's coming to that. It's coming to that for real. We got 21 people in the chat. Shout out to the chat, man. We need to get it up some more, man. I want to get to the. I want to get to that spot we was not too long ago. It was like we had like 100 and some people in there. Then it went up crazy numbers. One of my guys, salute, old man. Salute, man with wisdom here. Y'all see the sun glowing off of me? That feels so good, man. Yep. If it could stay like this, I'd take like 81, 82. But when it get like, man, 116 is crazy, yo. If you're in the chat, go ahead and like, man. Like, subscribe. Y'all know what y'all getting into. If you don't, man, I want you to go through the content and see what type of person I am. Look through there. Just look through there, man. Look and see what's going on. Well, who are you? Well, I'm a truck driver. I'm a father. I am I'm healthy. I'm working out, y'all. I'm in the gym. We talking spiritual talk here. Speaking spiritual talk, I need to go to church today for sure. I missed last week. And I gotta go. Only thing is I don't be wanting to go in there with my hat on. Cause he talked about it and I was about to go in there with my hat on. But he talked about somebody with their hat on. I'm like, dang. You know? Glad I didn't wear that hat. Right? But yeah, man, we here Sunday charging the car up. Yeah, I'm gonna get the kids up a little early with my daughter. She gotta get her hair done. So I know she happy. She gonna be looking better. Y'all seen her on the live with her hair all damn discombobulated, but she'll be all right. She said, I'm happy I'm getting my hair done, Dad. That's her voice, though. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, I need to get my everything right. Look at all these damn palm trees, though. It's crazy. It look like it do. Why everybody asks me where I'm at? It do look like I'm somewhere where you vacation at. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody, man, who been supporting. I really appreciate it. It keep me going in the morning. Keep me going at night. It keep me going in the middle of the day because I'm watching everybody really just kind of consume the content. That's what it's for. It's for y'all, man. A lot of this stuff that I talk about is pure game, especially in the trucking industry. Pure game. What's going on in trucking? Everybody want to know what's going on. I can tell you what's going on. I can show you what's going on. If you in the chat right now, I need you to go ahead and like the chat, drop something spiritual, drop how you feeling. Let's see what we come up with. But other than that, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you what's going on in trucking. I'm gonna tell you what's going on in life. A lot of people, they just, I don't know, it's faking a funk, whatever it is, but this whole internet world, this social media stuff, it ain't cool if they not telling you the truth. I appreciate that like, y'all. It ain't cool if, JT Kangta, what's good, bro? I've been seeing you a lot, man. I really appreciate you too, man. I've been seeing you in the chats. I've been seeing you. You've been rocking with me, though, but I just want to make it known. I've been seeing you in the chats. I've been seeing you in the comments. That's what we need. We need more than that. Joshua, the only way, man. What's the deal? What's the deal? Y'all see me here? We still fighting the algorithm. We finally back in it again. I was looking at the tuned in. I appreciate you too, bro. I appreciate you, man. Bless you on your journey. For sure. For sure. Bless up. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Man, we got bees or whatever. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, bro. Like, bro, meal prepping for sure. For sure. Meal prepping is a must, man. Like, for real. You can get thrown off so fast, man. I was about to do it yesterday. I had end up like last night. My kids was like, we hungry. I'm like, I ain't got it in me today. Like, I really didn't have nothing, man. Sorry I can't stay popped up and support. Hey, man, I appreciate it, bro. I really do. I really do, man. You have a good day, too. I really do, man. That's love right there. Um, I'm gonna say this. I had went yesterday, last night. My kids like, we hungry. Don't even worry about it. I went to Wendy's, got them a biggie. Was that a biggie bag? Man, they ain't even really eat it. They just messed over 2 nuggets. I'm like, this is why. But me, I'm looking at the food. I'm trying to stay healthier. Shit, I'm looking at the food. It's looking good. I'm looking at the. All right, I'm cool. Nope. Cause one thing about them kids, they'll drag you off into some straight garbage, and you looking up, you done broke everything you said you wasn't gonna do. You eating pork and all that stuff. I'm straight. Nope. I do not need none of that. I don't, for real. And my son, he been gaining hella weight, man. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that for him. I don't like that for him. I told him, I said, son, we gotta get you back in the gym. He like, yeah, I know. He like, I feel slower. I'm like, yeah, you getting there, buddy. You got a little gut on him and everything, so you gotta get him back together, man, for real, for real. Heck yeah, bro, on the 34 and had to do it for sure. Hey man, shout out to you on your 34, bro. For real, for real. Where you at with it? At the crib? Was you able to maneuver back to the crib, or you on the road with it? The kids will have us eating chili fry. For real, man, all type of shit. You be in there, damn, your shit be green and blue. You trying to figure out there's something wrong with you. Sitting there, oh, Wyoming. Oh my God, no. No, 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 no. Get out of there. Go the other way. I was just telling some people yesterday, they where have you been? Because we talking about truck driving. I'm at the mall sitting down, and they just happened to be sitting down. We sparked up a conversation. They asking me all these places, where have you been? I'm like, I've been everywhere. Name it, I've been there. You ever been to Vermont? I have. You ever been to Wyoming? I have. You ever been to Oregon? I have. You ever been to, yes, everywhere. I've been everywhere. Been up and down these roads, man. Get out of there. Hey, bro, get out of there, man. It's not for you. Wyoming ain't friendly at all to, people that ain't from there. I think, especially in the, like, I've never had a good feeling about Wyoming. And then the crazy part is, bro, every time that I used to go up there, one of my first 2 years, bro, they used to send me up there religiously. I'm talking about my first 2 years, bro. We going up to the, what they call it, the highway to heaven. Then you got Twin Peaks. You got all them damn crazy ass where you going down, going all the way down there, the downgrade. And if you listen, man, I'm gonna look, I can't wait to get back to where I used to work at over the road. Bro, I'm gonna tell him, like, you low key ain't give a fuck about us for real, man. You ain't give a flying fuck, cause, dog, he sent me up there. I'm talking about, I was doing, okay, my first year, I was under the 40. Like, just going to 10, 20, 30, whatever. The second, he like, oh, you got some experience, you good. Mind you, I got my license in November 17, 2017, right? The 1st of November. By Christmas in November, the next year, so it was about a year in, I was up in 90 and 80. That's the worst. 90 and 80 in the wintertime is the worst. It's the worst, bro. It's the worst, man. Cheyenne low-key straight, but I I do get the hell up out of here. Yeah, you do need to get the hell up out of there as soon as possible, bro. You seen the movie Get Out? Get your ass out of there, brother. Get your ass out of there, man. Um, yeah, especially down there on I-70. Yes, bro. Man, Shannon, what's good? What's good? I want to say this, man. I-70 is one of the worst places to truck at too. I think it's called Loveland Mountain or Loveland Mountain out in Colorado. That's like one of the scariest. Damn, that's crazy. I did that. When you think about what you really be doing, that's how you know you blessed, bro. On everything. Like Colorado got this mountain where a lot of companies they don't like their drivers to go, especially in the damn wintertime. I'm gonna tell you something. I go through this mountain, I didn't even know, bro. This is like my first year. I'm going like everywhere. Like just they running me rampant, bro. Like for real, you blessed and you covered. That's why I be praying so hard, bro. I pray so much in the truck because I start to see people turning over, all that. And it's scary, but you know somebody got to do this job. Somebody got to do it. It's scary sometimes, but you're not scared. It's like, all right, you know. I'm up in Colorado. I don't know where I was at, but it was off of the 70, but my GPS routed me up this mountain. Boop. I'm going up the mountain. It's like a spiral to go up. But as I'm noticing, it's 5 in the morning. The roads is ice. I'm talking about black ice, and they just closing the mountain. But you can only go up, and you can go down. There ain't no parking or nothing. It wasn't even no rails there. So as I'm sitting there, I'm driving, and I'm trying to figure out why I look in the fucking mirror, bro, and the trailer was like sideways going down the mountain. I'm like, oh no, I'm sliding down the mountain. Ain't no damn stop. Ain't no slow down. Ain't no get nervous. My whole back end was at an angle. And the trucks, like say I'm turning like this, but like I'm going down the spiral like this, the fucking trailer was going this way. And I'm seeing the cars like, I don't know if they was falling off the mountain. But I knew I was good. I knew I was good, but I'm just like, I know they weren't falling out I know they was just swerving out the way. But my trailer, I was light as hell, man. I'm sliding literally all the way down, and it was no guardrails. And I'm looking, like you know how you be on the mountain or whatever, and you can look and see the town down, like, and the town looking like motherfucking ants and shit. Like the cars looking like ants and stuff like that. Like, nah, bruh. So when I didn't have any reception on my phone. And I remember when I was getting halfway down through the downgrade, I get a call from the dude who owned the company, right? He like, hey man, I called you probably literally 30 times to tell you that they was closing that. Like we was watching. He like, everybody in the office was watching you. And I was calling him, I'm calling you just to make sure you good. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. He like, man, they just closed that mountain down right after you know. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Same thing in Wyoming. Where you at, bro? In the wintertime. They close. That's the only place I've been to in Colorado where they actually closed down that area. They closed down the whole 80 in Wyoming before. Yeah, I avoid them areas, 70 and the other during it. Yeah, bro, like, it's crazy. Prayed up and covered for real, yeah. And you would know that when you start going down in these situations, man, you be like, damn, I'm blessed because I was able to pull over. You feel me? I was able to pull over. Hey, as y'all come in and chat, go ahead and like the chat, man. Like the chat. My brother was in like the chat, and then drop some inspiring, just drop some encouraging words for everybody. Just say good morning. We here kicking it. We always do this, y'all. We always do this. If you want to drop a question about trucking, man, it's probably the perfect time while we charging the car and getting ready for the day. We drinking coffee, kicking it with our people. My brother was in Denver and he didn't have any chains and got stuck. Thank God someone stopped and picked him up. Any chains on his car or on his semi? And I'm gonna say this too, man. Fourth Horseman was good, was good. Long time no see, brother. I guess these new automatics make downgrades a lot safer. They do, they do. When I started out on the 13. Man, my company ain't give a fuck about me. I'm just now realizing this shit. My company did not give a damn about me. I was about to say I started out on the 13 speed, the 13, right, manual. Um, and that's all he had available at the time. But I wanted to drive. I was eager to drive, and they didn't have automatics then. Like they had the I shift Volvo, but they didn't have them like they got them now. Like them automatics they got now, some dogs. They some beasts. I've been seeing a lot of like dope ones for real. But the one that I had was a Volvo 13 manual, and I'm going down mountains. I'm going down downgrades and upgrades. We talking about Cabbage Pass, Diners Pass, Loveland, the Denver, that mountain I was telling you about. I didn't have that much experience. I still was down there missing gears. Like down there I'm gonna say my whole 2 or 3 weeks. It took me about 2 or 3 weeks to get like just start floating and feeling comfortable with the gears. And that's just what it is, man. How many miles have you driven so far in your career? I'm almost at 1 million. I feel like I am. I haven't calculated it though. I feel like I'm at probably 999,999. I just need that 1 mile. That's how I feel to be in a million, have my million. And that's one of my goals, to be in that 1 million mile club. I'm definitely an OG truck driver, and I say that once you get your 1 million mile club patch, you good. You good, man. And what else did we have here? I'm answering questions too, y'all. If y'all got anything, drop it in the chat. We here. We here. I appreciate the likes too, man. At first, I was a little scared for my community because we was building it, but I want to say this too. Some of my videos, like this week, wasn't touching on them. Even though I was putting the same work ethic in, I'm getting up at 4 o'clock, putting up a video. I'm doing a live. I'm doing a video in the middle of the day. I'm doing micro content, dropping it. I'm doing another live right before I go to sleep. I might do another one if I get up earlier than that in the morning. Got to go to the bathroom. I might jump on there and talk. I was putting in the same work ethic that I was doing when everything was going on the incline. But I want all my creators to know sometimes shit don't work out like that because everybody not on the damn phone all the time. People do have a life, and you being a creator, you got to understand that some weeks is going to be good, some weeks is going to be bad, some weeks is going to outweigh every week. Like, we had a hell of a week the week before last. Right before they monetized this page, we had a hell of a week. And I'm just like, oh, this high is about to be up. But then it went down. And y'all got to understand that when you look at statistics, I'm a big numbers freak. Like, for real. I love numbers because it's a puzzle to me. Just to see how numbers work. And I was watching the statistics, and I'm like, oh, people are not on, there's something that happened this week, they just wasn't on the phones like that. I think people give themselves a break, and then they come back to, social media, right? My little brother, he drives semis. My husband doesn't go up north winter or, hey man, I'm gonna tell you this. When you become like, and that's just like what my guy, Yashua the Only Way, he just said that. I feel like that too. I feel like it's a place in trucking where you start to see this shit ain't safe, and you get off the road. Like get off, when I say the road, I'm talking about the main road, like 90, oh, I'm about to give y'all some game, 90, 80, 70. I'm going to tell y'all this. If you a good truck driver, or if you don't know, if you experience, and you do know rather, you know to stay below the 40 during the months of, ooh, there's some good content. during the months of November, December, January, February, back in March, that's when you can kind of pass the 40. We talking about the 70, the 80, and the 90. You could be up there during those times of months because you know it's cool. We all know that 70, 80, and 90 runs from, I'm talking about you could take 70, 80, and 90 from east of 90 goes. Woo, 90 goes up there. 90 is all the way up there where you got Buffalo, New York, and all that stuff. 80 is like mid Ohio, well, a little bit up Ohio, like Cleveland and all that. Then 70 is mid Ohio, and then it kind of go up and come like a little snake or whatever. But if you know, you know. You stay your ass away from the 80 and 90 in the wintertime. That's why I said I don't think my company really, they didn't give a damn about me for real. They cared about that money, but he also did say, and that's a joke, but he also did say, I'm gonna make you comfortable when you drive. I'm gonna make you comfortable, you know, while you out there, and you gonna see you could be able to do anything. He built me up. I was doing the 10, then I was doing the 20, then I was doing the 30 and the 40. The 30 and the 40 between Dallas, Texas, and like when it start getting cold, it's dangerous too. Because they have ice storms and that shit freeze over there. And you don't understand that if an OG trucker told me this, if you can look at another truck and you don't see like you don't see the water coming off of it, but it looks slick out there, don't drive. Just pull over for a minute. And especially if it's at nighttime, just pull over for a minute because that's black ice. Black ice is fucking dangerous. I used to like going up to 40. I like the 40. It's dope. The 40 is hella dope, especially around this way. Like when you coming out back west, the 40 is hella dope. Me going up 17 north, that's 17 north will put you up in Flagstaff to the 40. We talking trucker talk now. To the 40 going west. My grandma used to say this shit all the time when I was young. I used to think she was just delirious. My grandma used to say this. She said, I kick your ass like 40 going west. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, this lady, what's 40 going west? She probably knew I was gonna be a truck driver. She used to always say that, okay, keep playing, I'll be kicking your ass like 40 going west. I'm like, whatever. 40 going west go a long fucking way. Hey, shout out to grandma. I'm like, damn, I'm taking 40 west laughing the whole time I'm driving. Like, Granny crazy. Granny crazy as hell, man. For real, man. Granny crazy as hell. I said, Granny, you ain't got that much energy to whoop a person ass from 40 going east to west. How the hell she know 40 go west that damn long? She had to get that shit from somebody else. She ain't drove 40 go. I drove 40 going west. That's a long ride. I drove. Look, y'all feel me though. 40 go from. I picked up 40. I had a load one time. Oh my God. 40 going. I picked up in California somewhere on 40. The drop was in North Carolina. I'm like, all right, let's put this in a GPS. I'm like, this is gonna be a hell of a ride. I know when it's gonna be a hell of a ride. 40 going west, it was like for down there like 2,700 miles. I'm like, what in the hell? I did it again. 40 going west, like 2,700 miles. I'm like, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. But 40 go west alone, and my grandma used to say that. You keep playing, I'm gonna kick your ass like 40 going west. This lady crazy. 40 go west a long way. I remember I stopped in a little town off the 40 in Cali, Barstow. Barstow, yeah, it's dope up there. It's dope there. Cali got a lot of dopeness about it, right? Just like the 5, we know for truck drivers it's only 55, but it's a good 55 if you think about it, because a lot in California, I miss the road. I miss it. I just don't. We ain't going back. I think the only time we go back on the road is if I'm driving to California, we take a road trip in the car, and it ain't gonna be that far. But California is super dope, man. Being a truck driver, you definitely get to experience I-5. I know I-5 like the back of my hand. Being there, I know every stop down there everywhere in the United States, which is crazy as hell. If somebody tell me right now where you at, I can be like, oh, okay, it's about to be a TA right there, or I'm gonna tell you by truck stops. I've stopped damn near everywhere along the way. A lot of people be like, I don't see how you be doing that. I don't know. Like, I just know by experience. Cali is definitely dope, but 55 miles per hour for truck drivers, I think, is well needed. You start to see sightseeing speed. Yeah, you get the sightseeing speed. You get to, damn. You get to see different things, and you really get to see them. You get to see where people tucked in at they little areas. I take a mental note of that because a lot of y'all truck drivers think y'all slick and think y'all got a little area, and I be like, yep. When I come back down this way, I'm all up in there. They be at Walmart, Sam's Club, Home Depot, especially in New Jersey. But we talking about California right now. A lot of the people, they sit here and then they go, they park under the. I'm not parking under no goddamn ramp. It's over with. It's too. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe parking under a ramp or on a ramp. I just don't. And if I'm out there and I have to, I will. But it's like you don't never get no sleep because you got cars going 80 miles. That's all you hear in your sleep. You damn near jump up. You jump. What's going on? This crazy life I live, where I'm a truck driver and I got to hear a damn car going by at 80 miles an hour. Not just one car, but dozens of cars. Probably hundreds. Shit, you sitting there sleep for 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. It's gonna be hundreds of cars. I hate sleeping on the ramp. That's just something that I hate doing as a truck driver. I feel like maybe that's my pet peeve. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now it all makes sense. 40 going west. I knew it. It was something bad. I just didn't know the whooping was gonna be that long. For real. For real though. For real, man. I didn't think the whooping was gonna be that long, man. My granny was. I used to think, like, for real, man. Shout out to grandma. Uh, Man, I used to think she hated me, boy. I swear, I used to be like, man, this lady, she's the meanest damn lady in the world. And just, you know, just to know that she was really setting me up for success. Everything that I do, for real, it's been years of training. It's been years of brainwashing me. But if if I wanted a kid to be brainwashed, I think it was more of what she did was reverse psychology on me. Cause early in the morning, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, even on the weekends, get up. You ain't got time to lay down. Go get up, brush your teeth, go find you something to do other than laying up in the bed all day. You be like, all day, god damn, it's only 7 o'clock. You get up. Now she got a list already ready for you. It's a list. You done woke up to a damn list. You like, this lady that set me up. She sat here and thought about this shit the whole time. I wake him up at 7. I'm making wash his car. I got a whole list of shit to do. Man, I used to be like, man, I'm about to run away from here. I even then probably ran away a couple times as a kid. But that's nothing but love, though, because now I see that it has trained me to, be able to wake up early in the morning. Y'all see, we up at 6:53. I'm not lying to you. We up at 6:53. If you can see that. I don't know if y'all can see that, but we up at 6:53, man. And I feel like, that was a part of the indoctrination of Miss Williams, man. I love her to death. Love her to life. She used to tell me to do a whole bunch of stuff. Get out there, wash the car. You be like, man, I'm not washing no goddamn car. It ain't even my car. I just asked you to take me to school. She take me to school, right? My grandma didn't never take me to school. I used to have to walk to school a whole mile to high school and a whole mile back. We did this every day. Every day. She had a whole car. She could have took me to school. It's 1 mile, but she never did. That gave me, I don't know if kids can do it. I won't let my kids do it these days. But that just gave me, the insight to be able to be mobile, right? It mobilized me because now I walk that mile. Now I got friends that walk the same mile because I thought I was the only person that was going through the shit. I got friends, they walking more than a mile. I got friends now that's catching the bus. As I'm getting older, I'm like, okay, how you get there? How you do this? How you do that? Mind you, I was already catching the bus though, but I'm just using that as an example. Yeah, man, Granny used to do all that shit. I used to think she hated me. Come back, she used to have a whole regimen for me. I'd fall right into that shit. How did I fall into this? I'm cleaning the damn sink. I'm cleaning the toilets. All right, now it's time to go to bed. I'm looking at the clock like, mother, she done got me into this damn routine. And now it's really time to go to bed because it's about 9 o'clock. Get in the shower, go to bed. You sitting there like, this is some bullshit. I'm going to run away. I'm going to run away. Yep. I thank Granny for it all, man. I'm just like her, man. And it paid off for sure, for sure. Grannies know. They gonna hit you with all type. If you got a real grandma, they gonna hit you with all type of fucking slogans and all type of everything, man. Let me move this phone back because it's getting hotter out here. They gonna hit you with all type of everything. They gonna hit you with the slogans, shit that you not gonna catch until you get older and be like, damn, this lady been saying, like just a minute ago, 40 going west. This lady been saying a whole bunch of stuff that made sense. And that's wisdom. That's pure wisdom. It's like I listen to Jay-Z and he be saying stuff. I be like, damn, I didn't understand it till I got this age. Because it wasn't meant for you to understand. It wasn't meant. I think, by Granny raising me how she raised me, it just made me mature quicker because I could see a lot through a lot of BS, right? I could see through a lot of BS. I could smell when something was coming. She gave me a sixth sense, for real. Shout out to Granny, man. Yep. Shout out to Granny, for sure. Everybody need their granny, man, their grandparents, because it kind of teach them. If y'all hear this is the car charging up. It teaches them a lot, man. It teaches them a lot. It gives them a sixth sense about life, man. For real, for real. Being a truck driver too, man, that can correlate back to being a truck driver. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. But we still gonna kick it. Being a truck driver, shit, you gotta have skin like that. It gotta be thick like that, right? It gotta be thick like that. For real, we most definitely had to walk and didn't have to. Yeah, how can I drop your if you want to drop your age in the chat. I want to see where this is about to go, because we can go to a whole. That'll give me more to build on, for real. I'm 39 and I'm talking about catching a bus. I caught the bus everywhere in Detroit. Everywhere. Even I started catching the bus when I was fucking in 7th grade. That's scary. That's spooky. We talking about Detroit. Not no crazy, not no areas that's well protected. I'm talking about the real Detroit. I've seen so much shit on that bus. When I was in 7th grade, I used to catch the bus to school every day. Every day. Catch the bus to school. There's a lot of story behind that too, but taking that charge off the car. Give me 2 seconds. It's a lot of story behind that. And we'll talk about it one day. But yeah, man, catching a bus 7th grade, 8th grade, catching a bus 9th grade, catching a bus all these damn times, bro. And I'm gonna say this. I've seen so much at that damn bus stop and so much on the bus. Damn, I gotta get away from this car. Hopefully they don't give me no copyright strike. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I've seen so much, catching a bus in Detroit, downtown. Like we talking about downtown when downtown was downtown. Everybody know. It's a little gentrified now, but it's still going a little crazy down there. But Cass Corridor, worst fucking area in Detroit, where they snatching kids. I'm talking about literally snatching kids up. It's on the news. You got all kind of crackheads. You got all kind of people that's doing all type of stuff, man. I seen all type of crazy shit as a kid, and I was like, I'm the only kid. Now it got to a part where you the only kid catching the bus in 7th grade. My kid's about to be like my oldest daughter. She is in the 6th or 7th grade this year, and it's like at that age, you can't even fathom half of the shit that you seeing, but you seeing it on the way to school. And I think it got worse like in high school. It just got worse and worse, the way to school. And I think my grandma, I don't know if she knew that or not, but I went to a real bad high school in Detroit where they was robbing kids on the way to school. Like, for real, I'm getting chills talking about it. They robbing kids on the way to school. And I think if you were to tell your parents, if you wasn't like the victim and you was just telling the story at school, like you was just telling the story like, yo, somebody got robbed today at school. You sitting down at the dinner table talking like different experiences, right? Yo, somebody got robbed at school, coming from school or at school with a gun. They probably looking at you like, he just don't want to go to school. No, I'm serious. People was getting robbed, shot, stabbed, all that. Nah, I don't know about the stabbing, but all of that stuff on the way to school, on the way back to school. And it only made you tougher. That's all I'm gonna say. It only made you tougher. Is you either have the flight or fight. That's the only two when it get to that. So we used, Detroit was a crazy place, man. And I don't understand. I at the time I'm like my grandma. I don't think she knew, you know, the threat that was out there. But she threw me out there, and I came back every day unscathed. She probably prayed for me. That's why I be praying a lot. I pray for y'all too. That's what she probably prayed for me on the way to school. She really did want me to go to the school I went to. You know, probably didn't have to experience that shit, but I wasn't trying to catch no damn bus downtown Detroit. I had got accepted to this school called Crockett Vocational School, which was a damn good school. But I just wasn't trying to catch the bus in 2-degree weather, literally. Just wasn't doing that. So I took a note to school to the principal and told him that my grandma was like, she was crippled. I put all this shit on my grandma. I'm so sorry. That she was crippled and I needed to transfer to the neighborhood school. When my grandma found that shit out, y'all, she was pissed, bro. She was pissed. She like, what? You did what? It was too late. All the paperwork had went through. Once it went through, I think I've been a little ahead of my time when it came to that type of stuff. Yeah, Granny knew those prayers. Oh, for sure, for sure. I transferred myself to the neighborhood school. She told me too, like, I don't want you going there. But those was one of the wildest schools, man. People, and this, I don't know about it, still is. But I be telling people, like, y'all think I never lived in the era of craziness. Check the crime rates in my zip code, and you could come back and say, oh shit, okay. I'm talking about craziest part, and we grew. I'm gonna say this because I'm not perfect. You get victimized so many times. We grew to start doing terrorizing, being terrorists, because we like, yo, if anybody gonna do any terror around here, it's gonna be us. And my teen years was very crazy, traumatic, leading up all the way up until like when we got older and we was able to kind of control the narrative because we was older and we was young Thundercats. That's what we did. We did it to the fullest. And I be looking back now like, I be praying about a lot of stuff, but I be looking back now like, man, half these kids these ages, like my kids ain't gonna never experience that. And that's the goal, to get up out of that shit and then make sure your kids ain't gotta go through that, right? Because you can become the cycle or you can break the cycle, right? Y'all know I'm gonna hit y'all with that. We gonna give you a story, then it's like a parable, man. That's what makes you a better parent. I don't ever want my kids to go through nothing that I went through, right? Nothing that I went through. And that's my why. When y'all see me on here like, why is this dude? That's my why. I get on here, I post, and it's not just trucking. It's like, oh, you got something out of that conversation, right? Genius. You got something out of that conversation. Whether you sit here, you might have learned something about me. You might have learned something about yourself, or you might have even learned something about the world. That's just how I go. It's just how I go. A lot of experiences get you ready for just prep you for life. Where you about to go? Have you ever been homeless before? You know what it take to, survive. When you in survival mode, have you ever stole out the store because you was hungry before? Like really just stole and was ready for whatever that was on its way to come. I need this. And I'm not just gonna steal no damn chicken. I'm gonna steal some steaks. And I'm walking out of there slow and I'm ready. If you approach me, I'm knocking your ass out because I'm hungry. And that's survival mode at its purest, at its finest. A lot of people living in survival mode right now, and they had to experience it later on in life. I had to experience it at a young age because I was tired of living with granny. I had to experience it at a young age, right? Then we found slicker ways to steal. It was credit card fraud and all of that stuff. So it's, it just leads to, that's why, it spirals out of control if you don't know yourself and you don't know other ways. That's why I'd be like, man, God saved me. Trucking saved me because I was out here wilding for real, man. I always had a moral compass, but I feel like I'm the type of person like anybody else. If you do something, I'm gonna let you do it, but I'm definitely gonna like put myself in a situation where I don't never have to see you again. And then if you keep coming around, then I have to combat your energy with my energy, right? And that's just where it is. But a lot, yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to Granny. Just shout out to Detroit in itself. We learned so much, man. We learned so much out here. And you can kind of put that with trucking too. You have to be tough as nails to be a truck driver. I've seen grown men cry in the truck because they missing their family. Like for real. That's something mental. You can't fix that. That's something where you just like, that's something that you have to already had experienced that before. It's in your head, right? You don't have a support system, or you don't have this, you don't have that. I've seen grown men cry. This ain't for me. Trucking ain't for me, man. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you, brother. But it's for me. I've been away from my family for years. You talking about, man, I can tell y'all some stuff, but it is what it is, man. It's not meant for every, I want to get out of trucking. Trucking is just another hustle. That's all it is. Trucking is another hustle to get where you need to go. When it's going good, make sure you're making great investments. When it's going good, make sure you're making great investments because trucking is just like the stock market. It got its peaks and it's got its valleys. Just make sure that when you peaking, you making them investments. Yep. Man, it's got to a spot. We down here, man. My son got sinuses. I got sinuses, I think allergies. I've been itching and all type of stuff, y'all. It's that time of the season down here. You got dust flying around, all type of craziness. But yeah, man, all in all, though, I want to say, man, you got to be tough as nails. My guy right here, Joshua, the only way, he in Wyoming right now. Just probably either chilling in the hotel or he chilling in this truck. I used to be so comfortable and chilling that if I had a layover not a layover, but if I had because we 34, and wherever we wanted to go, that was just my company. Where you want to go to 34? If or where you tired? Okay, yeah. Where you want to go? I want to go to Miami. All right, cool. They send you to Miami. You chill there. Like we really was spoiled in the company. Or I want to go to Puerto Rico. Park the truck in Miami. Fly to Puerto Rico. Don't tell nobody. Go out there, have your fun, come back. Like that's what we used to do. I think in those days, I really lived, like I had fun in this trucking industry. I really did. Now y'all seeing me transition from the truck to, content. And I'm still gonna be in the truck, but I'm gonna be doing more content. I love doing content. I like making y'all laugh. I love giving y'all my stories. I like giving me my stories because I can watch these videos. These are vlogs for real. What are you doing? How do you feel? How are you thinking? What state of mind are you in, right? So when people come here, it's like, oh, I got something out of that because I learned something about him. You might learn something about yourself, or you might just learn something about life, or you might just have a laugh. Shit, that's why I'm here. That's exactly why I'm here. What I was saying with Joshua, the only way, he in Wyoming. I remember times where I was stuck in Wyoming and they'd be like, all right, we're going to give you, I think it was like 100, 150 a day. That's your per diem. We probably gonna give you some money for food or whatever. Cool. Take that and get a hotel. All right, bet. Man, I'll take that 150. I'm sleeping in the truck for the whole however long it's locked down, I'm sleeping in the truck. And I start to get the experience where it's like, you know what? Ain't nothing worse than being it's nothing worse than just being confined to your truck. I thought the money was all, you thinking the money is all that. Oh, I'm staying in the truck. Man, I start after getting so much experience and just knowing like, oh, okay, I can stop here and then there's something here. Dallas. Man, I had a 34-hour reset in Dallas, man. Or just like, let's say 2 or 3 days. I had a 2 or 3 days off in Dallas. I had so much fun, I ain't want to go back. They was calling me, I'm extending, acting sick. Oh man, my chest hurting. They like, cause I know a chest pain ain't nothing to play with. I done put all type of illnesses on myself. When Corona was around, everybody was in the house. Oh shit, I think I got Corona, y'all. It's Thursday. I knew I was about to get paid that big ass check. Oh man, damn, I'm sick. I think I got Corona. They like, man, every time you get by Miami or Florida, you always sick. I don't know. Must be something in the air or something. I'm sick. Leave me alone. Give me 4 days. They're like, 4 days? Yeah. Being a truck driver, you got a whole bunch. You got too much freedom. But that's how life's supposed to be. It's supposed to be your oyster. It's easy. You get in there, you have fun, you have hella experiences. I ain't about to say all that. But I know, I was gonna say something, but I said I'm off of it. I'm off of it. To just leave it alone. Let it be. Let it be. I know a lot of people have fun on trucking, man, and trucking has changed their life, just like it's changed my life. And I'm forever grateful to know as much as I know in trucking and to experience as much as I experience, and to be cool with everybody in the trucking industry. I think right now we all fighting for clicks, because now it's getting to a point where people are watching the content and then, they like, okay, what do he have that I don't have? I got too much. I got too much. You ain't gonna be able to figure me out with a fine. You gotta have a magnifying glass, a fine pick tooth comb. Uh, you gonna have to have a damn petri dish just to see what I'm made of. It's a lot going on in this one man right here, and I feel like I went through what I went through to be able to kick it with y'all and be able to relate to y'all. I'm more relatable than any person, more down to earth. Um, 23 years ago, my firstborn saved me. I loved fast money on the block, 6 a.m., done 7, 8 a.m. I had a daughter. Oh, when I had a daughter. In that moment, I chose to give it up. Thank God I did, man. I'm alive. Streets don't love no one. We can go there if you want to. Y'all know that's my topic right there. I was when you say like a hood rat, I was a hood rat. But I never was to take the rat out. I just was a hood ninja. I loved it. I breathed it. I was what E40 say, in the middle of man, it was crazy. In the middle of just chaos, I'm sitting there, I'm smiling. I sit there in the beach chair. One of the most monumental things in being in the neighborhood is you see what's going on over there. Me and my father, I'm gonna say this. We didn't have the best. At times we had a good relationship. It was cool. But my father kind of gave me like a lot of alley oops that I don't. I don't think he don't know the magnitude that he gave me. We could sit here and kick it. I don't know the magnitude. I don't know if he knew that. My dad, he gave me so many alley oops to different things and avenues that um, in my neighborhood it's a lot of us. It's a lot of us, like too many of us. My father would give me some game. We call it sauce, right? He give me some game, and I take it and I make it easy, easy money, easy, cause everybody doing it. And I show love. You can ask anybody in Detroit from my neighborhood, they gonna be like, yeah, he did that. He did that for sure. And I showed love. I gave you my prices. I gave you exactly. I ain't want to make no money off of you. I gave you my prices. Whether I was coming to Arizona, coming to get some. The statute of limitation is over. Coming to get some cheap weed for 500, selling it for 1,000. Cheap weed for 350, selling it for 1,000. Then I got more close to Mexico, and that number started getting even cheaper. And that was in 2010, 2011. Statute of limitation is over. But I would give it to my guys. I tell them, yo, come down here, fly down here. If you flew down here, you for sure got my number, my price. I never taxed nobody in my life. They know that. I used to love the streets, but now I despise it because like so many people that I've Barbie Savage was good. So many people that I watched grow up and I grew up with, they ain't here no more. And that's what the streets do to you. You start to grow love for people, and I can peep somebody that's really about or used to be on what I used to be on. I'm talking about as far as being a businessman, and they got a kind heart, and they got empathy for people, and they can talk and communicate. They can be they can what do they call it? They can code switch. You can take them to you can not only be in the hood with them, but you can take them to a corporate setting and they can talk with the people in this corporate setting. Not only talk to them, but inspire them too and teach them something. That's what corporate America missing. They ain't got that. All these, and I know that all of these people that's in corporate America, you got all these fucking business degrees, master's degrees, all of that stuff. You cannot top nobody that got that street smart and that got book smarts, because that person can run laps around you. And that's why you see people like 50 Cent, billionaire, Jay-Z, billionaire, all these people's billionaires. And guess what? It's a statistic that say 95% of the people that are entrepreneurs never did what they never finished high school. But guess what? They had something in them that made them smarter than the average fifth grader. Elon Musk said it himself. He said, a person who's been thinking criminally, that's a criminal in the criminal world, has been, how did he say it? A person that's been in the criminal world has more knowledge than a college professor, a master's degree earner, a PhD earner, and all of that, because they always thinking about crime and how to get over and how to make the next dollar or how to do this and how to do that. If you consistently put yourself in that mindset down there half of the time in your day and you multiply that by years and you kind of getting away with it, guess what? You have now a master's degree in the streets, in criminology. You out there thinking about how, and if you put that same energy into any other business, you're going to be successful. You're going to be successful. That's without a doubt. That's why I tell my guys, like, hey, you need to get into the trucking industry. Get off of that, get into the trucking industry, because now you know the game. You know how everything works. You know how to build a business from scratch. A lot of people don't know that. They get tired. They get worn out. Just the first couple weeks, how to start a business. First, you gotta get on the ground with the people in the business that you with. See what they talking about. See what they like. See what they don't like. See what grinds their gears. See what lights them up. Then you get out there and you move around. You create a product that you can sell. It's easy. Then when you get up there, now you have people that can move your product, and you don't have to be out there. I'm telling you, you got a system going. If you ever look at Robert, if you ever read books, Robert Kiyosaki, he's going to tell you. He has a book called The Cash Flow Quadrant. Art Fat was good. Art Fat was good. He has a book called The Cash Flow Quadrant, which tells you business, really teaches you how to maneuver in business. It starts off with employee, goes down to self-employed, then big business, then it's a system. It's like it's a quadrant, 4 squares. You read that book, man, you're definitely gonna be on something. I read that book probably 20,000 times. And I'm just not getting some of it. For me, I know where everything lies for me, man. I really do. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, man. Shout out to the city. I'm from Detroit, man. Land of the hustlers. land of them. Yep. And I tell people that in Detroit, yo, you blessed to even be able. If you from Detroit, you blessed to even experience living there and coming up there and seeing stuff and being able to kind of, because you get out here in the, we call it the real world, when you away from your, where you from, you could see that you could overcome anything. Drop me anywhere. I could, I am in Dubai. Shout out to Dubai. Shout out to Dubai, man. Yep. Shout out to Dubai. But yeah, man, it's an honor to be from Detroit. When I look at somebody from Detroit, I know exactly what you are. I know exactly who you are, and if I don't, I can figure you out, just like that. And that go for anybody that's around me. I can figure you out. All I got to do is listen to you for 10 minutes. That's it. Might take 5. It might take 2. You might just say one sentence. I can figure you out. I can just shake your hand and feel you out. Look you in your eyes, a man. Oh, okay. He put his head down. I just add you up. I put you on the scale. I add you up. I shake your hand. I look you in your eye. The firmness of the grip in your hand, I can tell exactly what kind of man you are. I'm looking in your eye. You looking away. You look down. Okay. You nervous. Or you thinking something. So now I step back. I listen to you talk. All right, cool. Yeah. It's all about that, man. It's all about the gestures. It's all about the tone when people talk. It's just what it is. Yeah. But yeah, man, we shout out to Dubai. We are on our hour, man. On our hour. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to create more content. I got a couple clips from yesterday, breaking news, where we talked about, today, if my guy's still on here, they safety blitz. It starts today, and they just checking for brakes. So y'all want to be more keen on your brakes. I gave you 8 tips of what to look for, because that's what they looking for. When we talking about we talking about DOT. That's what they looking for. So watch that video. It's gonna give you a lot of insight. Me, I'm about to get out of here. This coffee done got to my stomach to where I gotta get to the toilet, the nearest toilet, quick. I stay right down the street, so I'm gonna be going home. I love y'all. Let me pray for y'all for 2 seconds, man. Listen. Thank you, Lord, for waking us up this morning. Let us be the best we can be. Let us have a more productive day today than yesterday. Keep us covered. Also, walk us into the church if we have any downtime today. Walk us into the church. Let us get a word. Let us get food for thought. Let us get the food that'll heal us from this weekend that's coming up. Heal us, give us more inspiration and motivation to complete everything we need to do in life in this week, because we know it's going to be action-packed. This week, we know that the next week is going to be the first. Give us the energy and the strength to be able to push through this week like a bull going through a drywall or the drywall. I love y'all, man. It's your boy 8TeenWilln, man. Y'all stay blessed. We here. Support the content. If you watch the content, we got the super chat. Hit the super chat. A lot of my people, they've been hitting the super chat, man. That's keeping us afloat on the internet. That's keeping us afloat of doing the things we need to do. It's just helping us out a lot, man. Like, for real, for real. So, hallelujah and amen for sure. Hey, bro, you stay safe up there too, man, and get out. Get out, man. Hey, man, drive safe too, y'all, man. This is another one, man. It's your boy 8TeenWilln. Get out.